watching Bagpiper Don set up his instrument. I didn't think I was going to end up broadcasting tonight, so I didn't advertise it. And this would be the sewing room studio. That's what I'm calling this tonight. It's the sewing room studio. It's made to look like a sewing room, but it's a studio. Anyway, so I am doing the HAPS challenge, and that of course means that I need your help in inviting, tagging, sharing, begging and pleading, and getting other people here to at least drop by real quick and contribute to the viewer count that is coming from all the places that this broadcast is going to, which includes, drum roll please, that includes Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And that is all coming from HAPS. Where the heck is that darn thing? Please, my knees. This is not, there we go. Okay, got it. So if you saw a moment ago, the leather thing put inside the bag, it's a part of one of my Highland bagpipes. It's not actually a part of one of my small pipe, but I've been using it lately and it works, and for good. So why not? Feels good, do it or something. So anyway, so we have done 5 weeks of the HAPS hashtag challenge. We have 3 to go, and that would be this week, and HAPS schedule starts on Monday. So today would be a good day to get 250 views. I would appreciate that. And I will be playing music just as soon as I can. I will also tell you, if you go to WhidbeyIslandBaking.com, WHIDBEY, islandbaking.com, I have a brand new free recipe for my recipe of the month. Okay. Well, this is how we put the bagpipes together. It puts the bagpipes on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Hello from Phoenix, Katrina Porter. Glad you're here. I am putting my small pipes together, and then we will be playing in pretty much no time flat. Let's see. So like I said, wasn't planning on doing this. I ended up doing a nature walk thing with the HAPS here earlier. Got some nice views out of that, nice comments. Seems like everybody had a nice time while everything's being nice. And yeah, let's see. We got some other comment there. My laptop screen is at an angle where I really can't see it right now, so I will catch play until there are enough people in the house or whatever. I don't know. I'm not that hip. I'm just okay, let's see. So at least Highland bagpipes, which these are not, they're Scottish, but they're not Highland pipes. Apparently a set of those more or less has about 170 individual pieces to make the thing. And I don't know how many of these, but it's probably close to the same. Okay. Real close, real close, real close, real close. Okay, that is the key that I should not need for the rest of the tonight. These are the pipes that I do need. Whoa, let's not trip on that cord or any of the other ones. Okay, hey, there we are. Okay, so, Natasha's here. Right on. Happy Monday to you, my dear. And, okay, in position, and the in position might be an in position. A little play on words. Okay, so let's see. So this would also be the I'm not having a good hair day broadcast, so sorry I can't hang for too long. Did you already reach your HAPS challenge goal for the week? No, I did not. I did go on a nature walk earlier, and it was wonderful and lovely. and about 91 people showed up. That was cool, but it's still a little bit short. Oh, thank you for the high award. So anyway, yeah, send people this way, Natasha. Need the numbers, and I hope your independent newspaper project is run along. That is one of the neatest things I think I've heard about in a good while. So let's see. Let's get an instrument tuned. Let's also get this off the floor before I forget about it. There we go. Okay. And hey, Shannon's here. Right on. Okay, let's see. Pieces together. Boy, I better not lose anything in here. Share it by all means. Thank you, Natasha. Share it around. Share it around. Okay, let's see. Be careful with that. You go in there. You're loose. What's up? Okay. And then you need to go there. And you need to go, not there. You need to go there. Okay. Getting there. Somewhere there. Okay. All of the holes are plugged. Contact. Whoa. Okay, that is off to a good start. Let's get this off of here. There we go. The trick is getting those off and not changing the tuning that's already been set. So there we go. Close. Oh. Let's connection regained. Okay. Gee, that's what I get for turning on the power? Crazy. Okay. So I think we're here. Yeah, okay. Apparently I was just running everything on battery before. So that in mind, shoot me a new comment. Let me know that this is working, because there's the box where we get our signal, and it looks like it's working. So Okay. Well, good evening. It is Monday night here on the Pacific Northwest Coast. It could be, well, there's not actually a Pacific Northwest Coast. It's the Pacific Coast, and I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Nonetheless, it is also very possible that there are some people that are watching me on Tuesday morning elsewhere in the world. So if you're here, thank you very much for joining me. I am Bagpiper Don. I'm going to drink some water as my next performance here. Drink some water. Watch closely. Oh yes, that is good. So. Water, or as we like to call it in Scots Gaelic, Yerski. So let's see, what the heck just happened? I think, somehow I did something I did not mean to do with my laptop. Nonetheless. So it looks like you guys are already busy at work sharing away at this broadcast because it's a new record. It's like 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes, and there are 71 people that have viewed this. And that is awesome because that also means I need another 180. Yeah, 180 will give me 250. 250 will satisfy, the Stay Hydrated Award. Hey, if there's the Get a Better Net Signal Award, why not the Stay Hydrated Award? With a bottle of water just like this one, that would be perfect. So, anywho, so I am broadcasting from a sewing room in our house tonight, and I don't know if that gives me any better sound, but we'll find out. We'll find out later in the broadcast. The sound thing seems to be, I don't know this for certain. I think it is an issue with HAPS. I think HAPS doesn't support acoustic musicians too well. But I do hear that they are working to improve that, and I am supposed to be having some communication with a member of the HAPS team to get some input on this and give some input. Thank you for the appreciation award there, Natasha. I appreciate that just as well. That's the Stay Additionally Hydrated award right there. Hydration is its own reward. Anywho, so let's see. So yeah, do share this because I do still need that other 30 plus 50 plus 100. And that would be 180. There we go. And I did that without stomping my foot. It's a good night. So I did bring with me tonight, I did bring my other laptop where I have a bunch of sheet music. So if you guys have requests and don't mind me sight reading something I don't know, go ahead and shout those out. Shout, type, clickety click. So if you are watching me on Facebook, hello, good evening. If you're watching me on YouTube, hello, good evening. If you're watching me on Twitter, hello, good evening. If you're watching me on Twitch, hello, good evening. I am broadcasting from HAPS, which shoots the signal out to all of those places. And right now, for all of the viewers that I get on HAPS, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, that all adds up to hopefully at least 250 people. Thank you. That adds up to hopefully 250 people. That will satisfy week 6 here for the sign language people. That will satisfy week 6 of the HAPS challenge. And then I will have 2 more weeks to go. I have satisfied 5 weeks already. And once I get to 6, 7, 8 for the sign language people, when I get to week 8, then HAPS will give me $50. So if you share this show, if you tag people, if you broadcast elsewhere saying, hey, this guy's doing this broadcast and he needs 250 people. So swing by, take a look, call up your mom, man. It's Bagpiper Don everywhere. So, yeah, Bagpiper Don, all one word. Do not put in the extra P. Anyway, I am going to play something that I frequently play during these broadcasts. It is some movie music. It's actually 2 tunes, but it's referred to as the last Mohican theme. The thing with this, during my broadcast on Friday, it popped into my head. As those of you who have caught my broadcast before know, I have a Celtic rock band. You probably cannot see that. Yeah, you can't see that. Anyway, I have a Celtic rock band named Nae Regrets. That's Naeregrets. We have been in hiatus for a while, and I'm trying to get us out of hiatus. And to do that, I had wanted to do a bit of a studio project with the band. And it popped into my head that out of the 3 tunes that we were looking to do, let's do this other one first, because in a way it's easier, and it's this tune. But in this case, I want to get the cap off my baritone drone so I can hear it, because I like the sound of my baritone drone. And I might have just bonked it out of tune. Who knows? Anyway, let's go for it. Yes, I know ASL. Let's see. I remember it's sign language. I don't remember the American part. But I need practice bad. I learned in college, and I've not practiced or talked with deaf people. Many wouldn't be much. So yeah, ultimately I need practice. So sign language, yes, a bit rusty though. Oh yeah, that's the baritone drone. Here we go, from 1991, The Last of the Mohicans. 2, 3, 4. There we go. So yeah, thinking about recording that one with my Celtic rock band, and the trick with that one these days, after we've been on hiatus, we've had some changes in the lineup. We've had some new additions, and also there's things that have changed. And here's the thing, I mean, my drummer is in Seattle. I'm on Whidbey Island. My new bass player is on yet another island north in the San Juans here. And then my new guitarist, he's in Kent, so we're like all spread out. Nobody's getting together for a Tuesday night practice, right? But we can record and we can assemble that. We can send it to each other digitally. That is one of the really cool things for artists having to do with the digital age, is we can be disconnected and totally connected and still create and work together. So yeah, I got to talk with my drummer earlier today, and I said, how about I record this? How about we start chewing on that one and see where this goes? So I'm really excited about that tune in particular right now. And when I play my Highland pipes later tonight, I will probably play that tune, getting just a little bit more practice, so I'm ready to record that soon. So if you look up a group on YouTube called Pipes and Pints, there we go. So Pipes and a pint, like a pint of beer, Pipes and Pints. If you look up their version of The Last of the Mohicans, particularly if you can find a live version, they pound that thing. It's really cool. And yeah, I kind of borrowed the idea from them. So anyway, Nay Regret style will do it just a little bit different, but there we go. So I see that Mr. Vince is here. Hello, Mr. Vince. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the Got Talent Award. I appreciate that. And I also see that Natasha became a follower with her independent newspaper, which is Young Hollywood Blast. Check that out, Young Hollywood Blast. And she also hit me up with a high five award. Thank you for that. Very cool. And Robert Donaldson just joined in. Robert Donaldson is a member of the Scottish American Military Society. I am a member of the Scottish American Military Society. And Robert's actually our regional commander. He's a member of my post and friend of mine. And as many of you know, I wrote this book, published it with the support of the post and the participation of a number of members of the post. And this is a fundraiser item for Post 1889 of the Scottish American Military Society. This is available on Amazon. It is called the Patriotic Piper. And if you pick up a copy, thank you very much, because that goes to help support Post 1889, because who doesn't want to support veterans, okay? So anyway, if Rob is here, I know his wonderful wife, Debbie, is here too. So, hi, Debbie, hi. So anyway, she's probably laughing right now knowing Deb. So anyway, so let's see some additional music. Like I said, I have my other laptop with me, so I have command of a bunch of sheet music that I don't know, but it's all on there. And if you guys have a request for a tune, I will give it a go. I can't guarantee that it will sound great, but I will give it a go. Anyway, let's see. What is that? Oh, hey, okay. So do keep on sharing this broadcast. It does definitely look like we are doing a record job at getting viewers here, because it's already up to 97 and it's only been a half hour. So that is cool. I need 250, as you know. So do please share, tag, invite, look me up on different devices and go to the different sites and all that stuff. So yeah, anyway, I am going out to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, along with hats tonight. By the way, for those of you who are my regular viewers, and thank you for being here, I was given an idea earlier that at first I went, no, and then I went, that makes very good sense. So my other book, Make Your Own Darn Good Cookies, right here, also available on Amazon, and maybe I can put it in some slightly better light so you guys can see it. There we go, there we go. Make Your Own Darn Good Cookies. At least as a lark, I've wanted to turn this into an audiobook with yours truly narrating. because I have thought of going into the audiobook narration industry. And let's see, Natasha says, hey, Bagpiper Don, I just signed up to Twitch to view your stream. Thank you. Right on. Thank you, Natasha. Anyway, so I may be doing some broadcasts coming up here where I am just showing myself, recording myself, reading my book. So, hey, you know, maybe you'll find that relaxing or something. So anyway, let's see. Some additional music. It's sitting at 99. Invite someone. Let's bust that to 100. That'd be fun. So, football. Let's see. Oh, and yes, this is my bagpipe shirt. Down here it says crack pipe, but there is a word within Gaelic. The modern slang, more or less, people will say, let's step out for some crack. Basically, it means let's go out for a pint and let's, you know, talk and hang out. Let's, you know, go have a pretty simple good time. So crack, it's play on words. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. Oh, that stuff. Okay, that will come later. That will come later right there. Okay. Okay, so a little update on that number right there. That is, of course, the military set, owing acknowledgement to the various branches of the United States military. Well, here's the thing. We now have Space Force. Yes, we have Space Force. Space Force has its own tune, and I have gotten a preliminary view of that tune. And, well, congratulations. It's the first one of the military tunes that I don't think it can be played on pipes. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess there's going to be no Space Force tune for bagpipes, unless maybe they, I don't know. Maybe I should write it. This is your tune, whether you like it or not. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Anyway, okay, let's see. So, hey, we popped that 100. It is now 104. Keep that going. So, let's see. Let's slow it down a little bit. I've played this one. I played it on Friday, but then I hadn't played it for a few weeks. But then I really hadn't played it since 2004. And what this is, I wrote this piece of music years ago. Can't see it much, but then, I'd rather publish it instead of just show it off here. Anyway, I wrote this July 11th, 2004. It is called The Lament for the Empty Coffee Pot. And I wrote it because I was sad that my coffee pot was empty. Anyway, it's in... So the music that I'm playing, as far as Scottish music goes, it's referred to as the short music. It's essentially the equivalent of rock and roll. It's cute little tunes, right? The classical music is referred to as p-rock, right? It's like saying pea, like, little green peas, and then rock, but you put a B in front of rock, p-rock. Right? Okay, there we go. If you look at how it's spelled, you'd look at it and go Pedo-British or something, right? I mean, it's Gaelic, so it's crazy. Anyway, I wrote this to be in kind of a mimicking style of p-brock, and it's not p-brock. It's kind of a ha-ha p-brock. But I called it Lament for the Empty Coffee Pot. It never gets played the same way twice, and I'm going to do that now. There we go. So that is this goofy little piece that I wrote on July 11th, 2004, titled The Lament for the Empty Coffee Pot. And then I misplaced this until recently. So I've been missing this for about 15 years. Knowing that I still had it, I just didn't know where. And I was looking through my stuff and looking for something else. And it said, "Hi, I'm back." And I said, "Awesome." And then I took pictures of it and made backups and stuck those in a lot of places. So anyway, that's the Lament for the Empty Coffee Pot. Folks watching my broadcast have gotten to check that out early. So I'm going to play something else. I don't want to talk a whole heck of a lot, although I usually do. I am going to, let's see, I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to put that there. So, so we have 104 viewers. We need a little bit over, well, we need about 150 more, and then that helps me this week towards the HAPS hashtag challenge. We are up to 42, almost 43 minutes, and that also probably still pretty well makes a record. I don't remember. I think I had one night where you guys hooked me up with 250 people within the hour, and then I had like 460 people that week. It was awesome. So anyway, let me do something here a little bit real super quick. Whoa, let's see. Kind of super quick. Okay, not actually that quick, but I'm working on it. Let's see. Let me do this, and if I can, let me figure out anything to say. Today is still Monday. I can say that. Let's see. Trying to bring in a few other people. So do bring folks in. Vince, let Eric know to swing by. Let's see. I'm trying to. Hey, Eric just disappeared on me. That is crazy. Anyway, let's just tag people at random because that's cool. Anyway, let's see. Let me tag a couple of people. Hey, we got 111. That is groovy. Let me. Really, the thing is I don't know what I want to play next. So some of it is I'm trying to think of what to play next. So I am whistling while I work. Yeah, anyway. That is not the whole of the music performance tonight. Let's see. Come on. I am right next to the box. I cannot get a faster connection. Come on. It does help if you talk to your computer. I swear to Jupiter. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one to bring in. For those of you who know Brenda, call Brenda in, and Brenda will have me a bajillion people in no time. Crazy! Oh my God, she knows everyone. She has the juju. She probably also has the gree-gree. So some Louisiana terminology for you right there. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to figure out something to play, and I'm going to play it and keep on inviting people in. Thank you very much. there we go. Oh, I meant to play the Ass in the Graveyard to follow that, but I forgot, so you'll have to forgive me. Hey, here we go, the Ass in the Graveyard. Okay, that's the ending that I just made up, the brand new ending that I just made up for the Ass in the Graveyard. You're welcome. Anyway, yeah, that was me making a big boo-boo, but hey, it was fun. So, we almost have 120 people here, and that is groovy because then I need 130 more. So we are almost halfway there. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Quick message. Are you watching? TCHING. Let's go Bagpiper Don just to make it really clear. Bagpiper Don. There we go. Bonk. There we go. Okay. So quick little message. So let's see. There's one other thing that I can do that would be groovy. Give me a second here. Let's see. Okay, let's go to Bagpiper Dawn on Facebook, and I can share this. If it will get there, come on, Bagpiper Dawn. There we go. So I'm going to see myself performing because that's not weird and creepy at all. Let's see. Let's share. Okay, share. Yep, there is me. Share. No, I don't know if, let's see. Let me do that. I don't know if that will share the way I want it to share, but let's see. More options. Share via. I don't know. Share to a group. What group do we want to share this to? Let's share this to, we could do that. Yeah, let's search for groups. Washington. Since, oh, Shannon, you're going to have to share that to the Bagpipers of Washington State group. So anyway, 3 share. Well, apparently there's 3 shares going on with this anyway. So that is groovy. Let's see, share to Twitter. That is hilarious. I should be broadcasting on Twitter. Let's share it to Twitter. Why not? Why not? That'll work. That'll work. Come on. Okay, let's get out of Twitter. That should post. Let's see. Nope, I don't have that. Okay, let's just go back to my personal profile, paste the link, and then see what that does for us. So, because I don't want to spend too much time on the computer. I want to spend time on small pipes because that's more fun. And I believe it's probably more fun for you guys too. So, as I said, do please go ahead and shoot me any of your requests, and I will do my best to find the sheet music and play those. So, and at this point, I am turning off that other browser with the hopes that just maybe that will help make better sound. Because I know that HAPS gives kind of, I don't know, my broadcasts on HAPS don't seem to give quite the good enough sound. So, but I am supposed to be talking with a fellow with the HAPS team to get that straightened out, or at least better understood or something, you know, I don't know. Let me try and bring a few more people in, whoops, via HAPS to, let's see, bonk, there we go. There we go. Like I said, go ahead and request tunes. Hey, also for anybody, well, everybody can comment. If there's any birthdays, let me know if there's birthdays, and I can play Happy Birthday and Jolly Good Individual. Let's see. There'd be one. Katrina might already be here still. She was here early on, but let's not invite people into the broadcasts that are already here, right? Let's see. Jedi. Oop. Oop. Okay. Let me throw a few more on here, and then I'll do that again in a little bit. Let's see. That'd be a good one. Okay. He had come around once before. So let's see. So apparently, what is it? Periscope is going off the air in a month. And I guess Haps is going to be there to take over. And if you're not on Haps, check out Haps. It's not for everyone, but that's okay. It's pretty cool. Yeah, if you like doing broadcasts, then this could be a good place for you. So let's see. Okay. Let's see, Mr. Peter. And can we get a Mr. Pablo? Let's see. Let me link a couple of people and then get back to music. And I think I know what I'm going to play next. And if anybody can read my mind, then I'm sorry for you because it's pretty messy in here. But if you can read my mind, then you know what's coming. Let's see. Okay, let's invite those people. Okay, some music that goes back to World War I. I think I'm playing that wrong. I'm not used to playing that without Happy Birthday. Okay, that right there goes out to Mr. Eric Levitt. He is turning older on the 3rd, which is Wednesday, but he hates the Happy Birthday song, and he has hated it since he was 4, so that means like for a while. And he would prefer Jolly Good Fellow. He loves that song better. So once I figured out which note to start on, that's the one I played. So, hey, happy birthday to Eric. If you have the ability to post a comment, say, happy birthday, Eric. He will be 34. So, which means right now he's 32. He's going to skip a year and then celebrate 33 next year. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so that is two tunes that go back to World War I, and that is Johnny, I Hardly Knew Ya. Oh, excuse me. That is not World War I. That is the U.S. Civil War. I'll play World War I next. My student earlier today was asking me about a performance number that is in my book, The Patriotic Piper. That is this book right here. He was asking me about the World War I set. I'll play that next because that's apparently half what's on my mind. So that in mind, let's see, how are we doing? We have 127 viewers, which is groovy because it means I am halfway to 250. So keep on inviting people, tagging people, bringing people in so we can make 250. That would be very groovy. And I would also like to announce that Mr. Mike Batnick is here along with his wee bird. He has a bird that rides around everywhere on his shoulder, and that bird's name is Raider. Anyway, Mike Batnick is also a member of Post 1889, my post in the Scottish American Military Society. That is a congressionally approved veterans organization. No joke. We call ourselves the SAMs. My post 1889, we are, 1889 is the year that Washington became a state. That's how we chose our number. Anyway, if you get a copy of the Patriotic Piper from Amazon, a portion of the sales go to Post 1889 and help support our projects as a veterans organization, nonprofit, all that good stuff. So there you go. So Eric asked, Eric, the soon-to-be birthday boy, he said, what song was that? And those two songs were Johnny, I Hardly Knew Ya and the Irish Jaunting Car. And those were, Johnny, I Hardly Knew You was composed during the U.S. Civil War, and Irish Jaunting Car was an Irish tune that an immigrant living in the U.S. South at the time said, hey, we need a song. And so they came up with this song called the Bonnie Blue Flag to the Irish Jaunting Car. And that was going to be the South's national anthem if they ended up splitting from the rest of the U.S. And the funny thing with that is the fellow who ended up writing the song for them, having suggested that tune, partway through the Civil War, he said, I'm out of here. He moved from the South to Philadelphia, and the South was rather unhappy about that. They felt that that was a poor representation, so they started saying, that's not our song. But it was so catchy that there were two sets of lyrics to that tune that were being sung on the northern side of the battle line. So that one does kind of represent both sides. Anyway, Johnny, however, interestingly enough, that one was so popular that within, I think it was a year, that was being sung in England, in Britain. So anyway, I always thought that was the Battle Hymn of the Republic. La ha 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 ha. Battle Hymn of the Republic. I think Battle Hymn of the Republic is going into the Patriotic Piper Volume 2. So I don't remember right now if that one plays on Highland pipes or not. You'll have to forgive me. So anyway, let's see. More music and more inviting. We have 130 people here, so I need 120 more. So keep on inviting people. And real quick, I am going to invite a couple of people in. Hopefully they will show up and be groovy. Let's see. There's some good ones right there. So give me uno momentos. And yeah. Whoa, let's see. So, and Eric did clarify he's not going to be celebrating. He's 33 now, not actually 32. I guess that's just how these things work. So anyway, see, when I came up to my 40th birthday, I was like, no, I'm skipping that. And I didn't celebrate it. So let's see. Somebody sent me a message, and I think I know whom it would be. Let's see. Let's get Randy over here, or Ryan, excuse me. Gosh, I know his name. I know people's names. So let's see. There we go. Let's invite those folks because that would be groovy. Let's see. Give me a second. That person is here. Hey, yeah, for those of you that are on HAPS, send a thing out to Yassine. Let's see if we can get him here because he is hopping and bopping around HAPS all the time, and he would suit up and show up, and that would be cool. The Anchorman, yeah, let's get BJ here. There we go. Bump. Okay, let me tag 2 more people, and then that will be that. 1 more person. I'll tag Yassine. Here we go. Let's see. So multitasking, thinking of the next tunes to play, and there we go. I think what I'm going to play next is 2 tunes that I wrote. And they're 2 tunes that are, the notation is in the back of my book right here, make your own darn good cookies. So, so, you know, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you want a bunch of cookie recipes, a few main courses, and how to make coffee like really awesome, and 3 bagpipe tunes. I mean, that's a normal cookbook for me. These are 2 tunes that I ended up naming after the kids of some friends of mine between, let's see, it's Zoe and Emmett, and it is Zoe's Lullaby and Emmett's Waltz. Emmett's Dance, Dancing Emmett. So it's, you know, it's, I decided, like, since a lot of other Scottish tunes have like 3 names, why not give that one 3 names? So anyway. Okay, I'm going to end those there a little bit early, but that is a lullaby followed by a waltz, both of which I wrote, and those are dedicated to the kids of friends of mine, and I am Uncle Don to them. So anyway, a little bit more time for a little bit more water. I see that Nika is here, and that helps me to know exactly what I am playing next. Water, yep, it's a good thing. Especially when it splashes in the back of the bottle and hits you totally in the face. Wow. Anyway, that was awesome. And now I've got a big drop. Okay, so Nika is here, so we need to play the Nika music. Here's the Nika music, and let's go. Okay, there we go. So those two tunes, as I have made mention of in previous broadcasts, those two tunes, one of them is called Skyboat Song, and it was a song. I'm not sure if she wrote the tune too. I think she did, but it was a song written by a lady that was in a boat being rowed somewhere at the time, and she came up with this tune. And you would recognize that tune from the intro music to Outlander. Dum ba da dee da dum ba ba da bee da da dee dum ba da da. We bunny boat like a bird on a wing over the sea to sky, something like that. I don't know the lyrics. I know some of them, but that's it. Anyway, the other one, "O Flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again?" And that is a tune called "Flower of Scotland," which was written by the Corys, two gentlemen that were a music group, folk music group in the 1960s. And amazing tune, very patriotic tune. And it, the flower of Scotland is the thistle. Yeah. So anyway, so there we go. Nika says, "You rock." Thank you. I'm sure she said it just like that at home, and she typed it like, yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, so Debbie is here. She says, "Hi, Don." And I say to everybody else, hello, because I have 160 viewers. I need about 100 more. And then I have the hats hashtag challenge satisfied for tonight. And that would be groovy. Anyway, so let's see. I am going to play some music that is sitting right in front of me. Let's see. I gotta think of what else is in there. I am going to play one that I have talked about before as this guy right here, which is Mogilly Mar, which I ended up playing with an opera singer friend of mine who he and I were talking about doing Highland bagpipes, opera singer, no microphones. Two guys, no mics. There's the name for that band. Anyway, yeah, there you go. There you go, Nika. Anyway, so this is going to end up being Mogilly Mar, Patty's Green Shamrock Shore. And let's see, I got to look to my other notes here. Oro Shedavaha Waya, which ends up meaning, "Oh, you're welcome home." And then my dawning of the day number. So anyway, keep tagging people, keep inviting people, keep bringing folks in because, hey, you know, 100 people and I'm good. So There we go. I don't know how well you guys could see that, but I slide off the note to make that. Anyway, so let's see. We got some more people here. We have Brenda from Evansville. We have Nade here from St. John. And then I also saw earlier there was D. Darling from Lincoln. And let's see. So, hey, we're at 177. So, hey, if you are one of those people that can tag a bunch of folks and share to a bunch of places and everything like that, please do, because I have about 177 people and I need about 70 more to make the 250 count. And I figure that's also not going to be a problem because Brenda is in the house, and Brenda, she just brings in people like an airstrike. It's amazing. So please do. I'm going to have some water. I need to get my instrument a little bit dehumidified. Water into me, water out of my pipes. Okay, so this is what happens with these longer broadcasts. Is I have to take these apart a little bit and then take this pipe cleaner and use it with a set of pipes. Odd that. Anyway, just have to go through and get a little bit of moisture out, and then they can keep playing for a little bit longer. I did say with one of my recent broadcasts that I have been looking to go ahead and get, darn it, I fixed that lately. That is annoying. I did go ahead and look up bags for small pipes because my Highland pipes have a zipper on the side, and it's the same zipper as what you would have on a scuba dry suit, if you know what that is. And they're watertight, they're airtight, they're awesome. And the cool thing is having that on the side of your bag, you can do other things like put a moisture trap on the inside of the bag, and then you basically filter out a lot of the moisture before it goes through the instrument, like right now. And also sometimes reeds, these, they end up going, no, I don't want to stay in the drone. I want to go on vacation. Woo! And then they end up going into the bag, and it is a lot easier to get that reed and get that reed intact if you can just open up the bag instead of having to try and chase it out one of the holes. So I am looking to go ahead and get one of those. I was going to wait until this bag wears out, but I'm playing these pipes enough more. I am enjoying them, and that would help for that playing. And maybe I should go ahead and get it. And yeah, it's, you know, it's a couple of dollars. It's not bad, but it would make a difference. So right now, all of the money that I have been earning from piping is going to go toward piping. And ultimately, what I really want to do that I think I'm going to be able to finally do soon, and I'm working on my pipes here at the same time, not looking at my navel, honest this time. The thing that I think I'm going to be able to do. There is another type of small pipes that I want to get in addition to these. And they're a little over $2,000, okay? And they have been beyond my reach. I've known about them since 2009. They're called reel pipes, R-E-E-L. They're called reel pipes. And I just have really liked those, but I've never quite been financially comfortable to where I could get those. And I think I'm kind of starting to finally get there. So I think I can finally do that, at least by the end of this year, if not placing the order in the coming months, put it that way. So let's see. Okay, just about got done what I'm going to do. That's probably not a good thing. That's probably, yeah, there's more moisture in here than I was giving it credit. Okay, let's try and grab a little bit of it here too. But since the pipe cleaner is already wet, it's probably just spreading stuff around and not really pulling anything out. But, you know, we do what we do. So let's see. Let's see how that's doing. Now that I've moved a few pieces around, and that technically changes the tuning. Whoa, that is a worse problem than it was before. Oh, the science of bagpipes. Such fun. Such fun. Yeah. Actually, I do rather love it. So, otherwise, I wouldn't be Bagpiper Don here on Haps. I wouldn't be Bagpiper Don on Facebook. I wouldn't be Bagpiper Don on Twitter, Twitch, and I wouldn't be bagpiperdon.com. In fact, I am all of those. So, actually, Don is just fine, but, you know. Yeah, there's some moisture in here. Anyway, let me get this out, and we will get back to playing. As said, if you have requests, go ahead and make those. Something for those of you that may be watching me on Facebook, since you can share broadcasts on Facebook, and there may be some people sharing the broadcast from my site, my page, Bagpiper Don, on Facebook. I don't believe those comments make it to here on Haps, which is the app and the website that I'm looking at right now. So if you make those like, you know, hey, Don, you know, nice shirt, and why didn't you say thanks for the compliment? It's only because I didn't see it. If you say, hey, Don, you got, you know, spider crawling up your shoulder, you know, you really should do something about that. It looks like it's got ginormous fangs. I won't see it. But you know, thanks for watching my shoulder for, you know, ginormous spiders. I appreciate that. So anywho, let me take apart one more piece here and try and swab that out. And then I'm going to have to retune, oh boy, yep, my bass drone, because I've taken it all the way apart and that has adjusted everything. So let's see. So keep on sharing, keep on tagging, keep on keeping on, because we've got just about 180. And that means I need 71 more right now. Let's be safe and make it 72. Anyway, okay, let's see what's going on with this here instrument. And my guess is that I can cheat just a little bit. So I said that I was going to play that World War I music and didn't get around to it. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Where did the remote control go? Dang it. Okay, there it is. This remote control, that heater, I'm kind of toasty. So let's see. Let's turn this thing down. Really? You won't let me go lower than that? Oh, how about this? How about I turn it back to where it was? I've never used this before, and I'll just turn it off. Good. There we go. Okay, Probably the TV is changing in the other room right now. Anyway, okay, so let's see. I think this has got, let's take this off back here. Boop. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I said I was going to play the World War I music, which is 2 tunes. It is a tune called Over There and A Long Way to Tipperary. Oops. There we go. Okay, so that is Over There and Long Way to Tipperary. And Tipperary, interestingly enough, the understanding on that one was it was written on a bet for £5 British money. Yeah, in fact, let me read a little bit of that to you. Let me look that up. So do keep on inviting people in here. We have 181, and I need about 50, 60, 70 more. So let's see, recipes. Ooh, that looks tasty. Actually, in fact, there is a recipe that is in this book that is on my website right now for this month in the blog, and that is Whidbey Island Baking Company, WHIDBEY Baking Company, Whidbey Island Baking Company, and it is a perfect recipe for this month, frankly, with St. Patrick's Day. And let's see, where is Long Way to Tipperary? That's going to be a little bit further forward. Let's see, right here. Long Way to Tipperary, Henry James Williams and John, aka Jack Judge, had a long-term writing partnership that resulted in 32 music hall songs, perhaps the most famous of which is It's a Long Way to Tipperary. As the story goes, the song was written for a £5 shilling bet in the town of Stalybridge in England I'm not a bridge I get, but the other one I'm not sure. England on January 30th, 1912, and performed the following night. At the outbreak of the First World War, the song spread with worldwide popularity. The Connaught Rangers, an Irish regiment, sang the song on August 13th, 1914, just 2 years later, as they marched through Boulogne, France. I probably said that wrong, but France I can say right. And then was quickly picked up by other British Army units. The number was further helped along through a recording by Irish tenor John McCormick in November that year. While the song became one of the most popular tunes at the time, it is typical in that it is jubilant instead of, what the heck did I write? It is atypical in that it is jubilant instead of motivating soldiers toward war. Okay, I'm probably putting the accent on the wrong spot. Anyway, today there are welcome signs posted in various places that people can see as they arrive in County Tipperary in Ireland, which humorously read, "You've come a long, long way," referencing the song. So there you go. Any hoodle, let's get back to some music before my pipes get moist again. And I want to play something that I have been trying to give some better focus on here during these past number of weeks. And it is Hector the Kesh Banshee. That's my tune combination with, tunes that I draw a word from the title of each tune and then make up the performance number. Well, not quite that way. Anyway. I would make up the performance number, and then I draw a word from each tune in the number and make that the title of the performance number. This is why I have to focus on the tune. I've been figuring out a recording issue while doing this, and that's why I keep on goofing up. So that whole thing about having multiple tabs open in your browser on your computer, that's how my brain works. Yeah, okay. Figured out the recording issue. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, okay. That goes back to the phone call that I had with my drum kit player earlier today. Wow. Like I said, it's busy in here. It's busy in here. So let's see. We have almost broken the 200 mark. We need to break the 250 viewer mark. So if you're watching this, please tag your friends. Please take a look at me from different devices and going to different websites between Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Is that it? Yeah, the 2 T's, the F, and the YouTube. Anyway, so let's see. I think I'm going to do that because that interests me. That really interests me. Anyway, keep on bringing people in here. I am playing at least until I get 250 viewers, because then I will have qualified for week number 6 of the HAPS hashtag challenge. And earlier today, if you're on HAPS, earlier today I tried doing a one of those walking broadcasts, and I went through a local art sculpture park that is in a forest. So you can watch that one on replay. And I might do more of those broadcasts too. Not sure yet. Anyway, so I am going to play 3 things that are kind of slow, but I don't know. I think it'll be kind of interesting. I haven't put these 3 together before. I've played all of the tunes. I've played all of the tunes on this broadcast, but I have not put the 3 together before. So anyway, yeah. The last one will be a tune that Metallica has played. And there's another jet. there we go. So, wow. So that was a combination between the Dark Isle, the Fields of Athenry, and Whiskey in a Jar. Whiskey in the jar, water splashing out of the bottle on my face again. Good stuff. So as I've said a number of times, do please share this broadcast. If you're on Facebook, share the broadcast. If you have a Twitter profile, go over and look at the broadcast there. It is Bagpiper Dawn. And wow, I really got my glasses that time. Anyway, so go check those out because I have, at least as I last saw, and I can't see right now, 201 viewers. I need 49 more. Let's put it over the top and get 50. But please share this, and you will help me to get $50. So if you share this, it's like giving me a tip. So that's appreciated. That's appreciated. So give that a go if you would, please, and get some folks in here. Let's see what else is in this stack of papers. I don't think it's anything useful. See, this is what I use on Facebook because Facebook flips the image. Yeah, there you go. So I made a backwards paper so people could read it. Right. So anyway, so share, get people on here. Also, and I've said this before too, if you have questions about bagpipes, ask questions and I will do my best to answer them. And, you know, it's very possible that somebody else has the very same question and you might help them to get their question answered. So, yeah, anyway. So I haven't seen a whole lot of movement in here. It's kind of feels like the comic who's like, is this mic on? Anyway, let's see. So, yeah, we need to get another 50 people in here. And, you know, it counts if you go over to Twitter, if you go over to Facebook, if you go over to Twitch, if you go over to YouTube and bring up Bagpiper Dawn, that will help that count. That will ring it in, and then I can go eat ice cream or something nice like that. So anyway, yeah, I like doing these broadcasts. I'm trying to complete the hashtag challenge because, hey, $50. I mean, $50 buys me a set of reeds for this instrument right here. And let's see, I'm just kind of tagging everybody right now. So let's see. Okay, you know, Australia ought to be awake by now. Let's tag that guy. And this guy. He's a nice guy. A little weird, but, you know, people have said worse about me. And there's a guy who wants to sample my instrument, and he's in England. And I'm not sure. I think he's looking for little fliddly-doos. I don't think he's looking for each pitch. And if he wants that, I don't think I'm doing it. But depending on what he's doing, he's an electronic musician, a guy that calls himself Swift Beats. He's an electronic musician of some sort. And I mentioned to him when he said that he wanted to sample me there, I mentioned to him that, well, that's curious. Where is that? I don't know. Let's just, yeah. Well, Florida. That's good. So thing is I have a small pipe album that I have had planned and had to put to the side for quite a long time, which is a bummer. But thing is I realized I could take that small pipe recording and get with electronic musicians and have them do a remix sort of thing. So it is a Celtic instrument and electronic instrument hybrid sort of thing. And that would be very cool because one of the musicians that I absolutely think was amazing, that's what he did. And he was just an amazing musician anyway, a guy named Martin Bennett. He was a piper and a fiddle player and a tin whistle player and electronic musician and all this stuff. He just did everything. Anyway, he would blend those together. His name's Martin Bennett, and that's Martin with a Y. If you look him up on YouTube, you'll find some of his material. He ended up passing away. But loved what he did, and I would enjoy having a little bit of that within my own music as well. So depending on what Swift Beats has going on, I may say, hey, so how about we do this together and belt that thing out? And then I would actually have 2 albums, at least in that capacity. So anyway, let me tag just a few more people here, and then we will see where my instrument is at, because it sounds like it is getting wet again. And we know how that goes. And well, actually, I know how that goes, because while it's playing, I can hear this crackling sound, and that's water that's collecting on the inside of the instrument and going down into the reed. And that's how I'm able to tell when this is starting to get wet. But if I can get that, come on. Okay, this is, let's see. Nope, okay, that's no good. Anyway, if I can get that other bag, and I think I want to make my own water trap and model it after the one that's in my Highland pipes, which that one I want to modify and basically make it like, only 3 times better. So yeah, anyway, that's why I want to not buy a water trap for this instrument. That's why I want to build it myself. And it's essentially like one trip to the hardware store and $50, and there you go. That would pretty well have it. So let's see. Okay, last person tagged, send, and hopefully I'm not annoying people by tagging them. But hey, we got 203, and you came here for some music, so let's see where my instrument is at, because I'm guessing that it is crackling away. But let's see. If it's not, I will play a tune that I really like called She Moves Through the Fair. 210, right on. Okay, that is a tune called She Moves Through the Fair. And I guess it really helped me tagging a bunch of people, because a bunch of people came in and some came back. And 2 of those are Pablo, which is he's one of the HAPS team members. He's one of the people that run this joint and does a great job. And then the other one is Yassine, and he is saying hello from St. Petersburg, and Pablo is saying hello from Los Angeles. And then Vince comes back around and starts asking Pablo about his dog, so that's cool. anyway, so hey, just got 251, 253. Hey, do I have 254? Do we have 254? 255. It's like Ben Shapiro. He's only a few syllables off of being an auctioneer, right? Wow. Anyway, so I'm going to play, hey, we got the 250. Thank you for that, Yassine. And you came around and I'm sure helped make that happen. And yeah, so I am going to play at least 2 more tunes here. It depends. And Tiara is here and she is, let's see, 258. Yeah, so we've got the auction going on. Good. I ended up going for a walk earlier today and I did a broadcast on Haps, which that was in a local art sculpture park. And that is in a forest, so a little bit different than certain other sculpture parks. But that's on my profile. It was nice to get out and take a walk. It was nice to go and check out this art. It was also nice to avoid the mud puddles because we still have those too. So anyway, which in the broadcast I just call them, ground art. So anyway, the last tune that I'm going to play tonight, that one, I ended up finding something out about it this past week. Is it a conspiracy or is it the truth revealed? I will tell you when I get to the last tune. It is not what I understood before. Anyway, Vince says, I am glad that your broadcast looks good now, Don. Well, thank you very much for that, Vince. And Tiara says, please play it. I'll enjoy it while working. Well, let me think of, let's see, and Let It Be came by and said hello from Reno. I think you're the first Reno viewer I've had. Brenda says, glad you got your 250. I've been trying to pull people over here. Gosh darn it. Actually, she didn't say gosh darn it. I just kind of added that. Anyway, Yassine says, I missed that. I will go and check it out and glad to come here and catch you live now, Bagpiper Don. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Yassine. So let me think of one more thing to play, and then at least after that I may play my closing tune, but at least one more. So let's see, something fast and fun, and I will play, I know what I play. I will play the, it's got a couple of names, sorry, my brain just clicked through those couple of names. It is a tune that I usually know as Mari's Wedding, but it's correctly pronounced Vari's Wedding. So Mari's Wedding and Cutting Bracken. And Mari's Wedding is, well, it's about a gal named Mari and her wedding. And Cutting Bracken is a song from the perspective of a ferry man. And I don't mean the ferry that takes your car across the water. I mean, like Tinkerbell, right? And he has fallen in love with a human woman, but that woman has been sequestered from him. So he can't love her. And he's sitting by a little river and he's pulling up fern, which is also called bracken. He's pulling up fern and singing this song about how he loves her and how he's been blocked from being able to love her. So anyway, I haven't played these for a few weeks. Okay, so that was amusing. My bass drum actually shut off because it's so wet, which is good because it was out of tune because it was wet. And on that note, I am going to do the last tune, but I am going to be bold and I'm going to sing the last tune, which is also a little bit of a trick because I don't have it memorized. But let me look it up online here real quick, and I can do that. And I will explain as I'm getting to that point. This is a tune called The Parting Glass, and I have always understood that The Parting Glass was an Irish tune. Parting Glass song. There we go. So I've always understood that it was an Irish tune, and I ended up looking it up. Why does it go to some Andrew John Hoyser Byrne? How long is his name? Holy cow. Anyway, I guess he's taking credit for that tune or something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't even know who he is. I don't know that guy, but he owes me money. Anyway, the thing with The Parting Glass is I've always understood that it was a Irish tune. As it turns out, it is a Scottish tune. And the tradition with this tune, by and large, is at the end of an evening's event, which could be if you went to the theater or if you went to a gathering at a house. At the end of the evening, the hosts would start to sing The Parting Glass. And it's a very nice song, very humble song, and it largely speaks of having lived life. And it was a cue to say, thank you for coming. Time to go home. We want to go to bed. So it's an end of the night song, and I've started doing this as my end of the broadcast song. Well, on the instrument, I usually don't sing, and I haven't sung in quite a while. So it's a bit gutsy for me to do. But here we go, The Parting Glass. The thing that I found out, it's not from Ireland. It's actually from Scotland originally. So anyway. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company. And of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. Sorry. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I cannot recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health whate'er befall, and gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they are sorry for my going away. And of all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I will gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. If I had money enough to spend, and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town that sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I alone whose heart's in thrall. Then fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. There we go. So I am a rusty singer. Hopefully that wasn't too terrible. But yeah, anyway, the parting glass, as I learned this past week, for all the years that I've known about the tune, it's not an Irish tune. It's a Scottish tune. It's also very popular in Ireland. Heck, for different films that you would see that in, go to Waking Ned Devine. So anyway, so for those of you who caught me in the broadcast, thank you very much. For those of you that shared and tagged and did everything else, thank you, because you have helped me to qualify for week 6 of the HAPS hashtag challenge. I will be broadcasting on probably just Facebook on Friday, and that page is Bagpiper Dawn, all one word, Bagpiper Dawn. And I am also bagpiperdon.com. And, you know, look for me everywhere online as Bagpiper Dawn, because that's what I do. So I will be here the next couple of Monday nights. Please join me for music, and I will hopefully finish out the HAPS hashtag challenge with your help at that time. And for those of you that have come in on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or Twitch, those sites, I am shooting this broadcast from haps.tv to those locations, and where I'm talking about this 270 something, 250, all that stuff, that is amalgamated all the viewers from all those different locations. So if you caught me and you're not on HAPS, well, you still helped me get that 250, which after 8 weeks, getting 250 for at least one show a week, then that's helped to me to get $50. So your tuning in also helps me to make a little bit of money and feed the bagpipe. So anyway, thank you for coming, and I will see you Monday next week. Have a good night.